Hello, dear ones. Father Peter John, coming to you from All Saints Orthodox Church in Bloomington, Indiana. Christ is in our midst. Today we're talking about step 13 on the ladder of divine ascent. It's called Accidie. What in the world did he just say? What is that? I know almost nobody's ever heard that word pronounced. You may have seen it in print. In print, it looks something like Accidie, or something like this, but it's not. It's pronounced Accidie, and it's actually translated in the book as despondency, but Father Lazarus Moore, who translated the book, makes it very clear that what St. John is talking about here is not really despondency, but it's Accidie. Now, what is Accidie? Well, let me give you some definitions. It's defined as spiritual gloom or indifference to the work of salvation, or spiritual sloth. Those are just a few different ways that the word is understood. Now, I want to give you a word from St. John on Accidie, and then talk about it just a little bit. He says, she, Accidie, reminds those standing at prayer of necessary duties. And brutish as she is, she leaves no stone unturned to find some plausible pretext to drag us from prayer with a kind of halter. What does that mean? Well, you know what this means. We've all experienced this. Whether it's our prayers at home, it's time in the morning to get up and do morning prayers or something, and we start, getting the candles ready, and then we think, oh, shoot, I didn't feed the cat. And so then we got to go feed the cat. And then we go back to the prayer corner, and as we're there, we think, oh, wait a minute, I didn't take the garbage out. I can't miss the garbage, man. And then you go back to your prayer corner, and you remember that you didn't return that email from Aunt Millie last night, and it goes on and on and on. This is what he's referring to in this particular word about Accidie, this idea that there's something more important that can take us away from our prayers. He says, observe, you will find that if you stand on your feet, despondency will battle with you. If you sit, it will suggest that it's better for you to lean back. And it urges you to lean against the wall of the cell. Then it persuades you to peep out the window by producing noises and footsteps. It's distraction to prayer. And why? He talks about why this is important. What this means is, if we are able to be distracted by anything else, then prayer and repentance are not important enough to us. Let me just say that again. If we allow things, thoughts, sounds outside, whatever it might be, we allow things to get between us and prayer and repentance, then what it means is we're not taking our spiritual life seriously enough. We're not taking our need for repentance seriously enough, and our need for communion with God in prayer seriously enough. So, brothers and sisters, I encourage you, remain focused in prayer. And when you feel distractions coming about, things trying to take your mind away from your prayer, make the sign of the cross and keep praying and battle through it. It is a battle to focus on prayer, but the prize is worth the fight. Christ is in our midst. He is and ever shall be.